Welcome to today's Blue Anime 7 video. In today's video, I'm going to be ranking every Mega Evolution set so far from worst to best. With this new Mega Evolution era kicking off, there's already been 5 sets released in the Mega Evolution era. Time sure flies. With the newest set being Chaos Rising, releasing 2 days ago as the time recording this video. It's probably been out for a couple weeks since you're seeing it, but with me just opening the new set in my last video, I thought this was a great time to come on here and rank them. So I'm going to be ranking all the new Mega Evolution sets from 5th to 1st and seeing what's the best Mega Evolution set so far. And we're going to be getting into the video right now with my fifth place set, being, drumroll please, Perfect Order. I know, to no one's shock, I put Perfect Order as the worst Mega Evolution set so far. But I actually really enjoy Mega Evolution's Perfect Order. I think it's an underrated set, with this awesome Meowth special illustration rare being the chase of the set, and it going for $197 near mint, with the last sale being $200. In today's video, I'm going to be showcasing all the cards in each of the sets by using TCG Player to give us a price and showcase some of these awesome artworks. I'm going to be ranking these sets on 2 categories: how much I like the cards and the value of each of the sets. So it's very argumentative, but that's why it's my tier list. So first off, you got the awesome Meowth, as we just saw. The second most expensive card in the set for $170 being this gold Mega Zygarde. Each of the new Mega Evolution sets have introduced the new rarity, these new gold hyper rares, Mega Hyper Rares, as you can see right here. Mega Hyper Rares, what did it say? It disappeared on me. But as you can see right on the right side of your screen, these new Mega Hyper Rares. Each of the new Mega Evolution sets has 1 or 2 of them, which the gold Zygarde got it for the Perfect Order set. And then you got the next most expensive card being $82, being the Mega Zygarde Special Illustration Rare. And then the Mega Clefable Special Illustration Rare, the Rosie's Encouragement Special Illustration Rare, the Mega Starmie Special Illustration Rare, and then this other Special Illustration Rare right here. Then for the illustration rares, you got this awesome, beautiful Clefairy illustration rare. I really love these new Clefairy arts. You got the Lily special illustration rare and Journey Together. And now we got this other Mega Clefairy. And then we got this full art Meowth, which is going for about $18. This card had highs of 28 and then has really plummeted lately. And then you go to the second page, you got some other artworks. You got the Pokepad. I don't really play the game that much, but I've heard this card's good in the game. You got the Pokepad full art, the Mega Starmie EX full art. You got another Mega Zygarde full art for $11, a Rosie's Encouragement, a Mega Clefable, a Forest for $7, an Esper for $7, this awesome Dedenne. This card's only $6.72, but look how awesome this artwork is. Dedenne giving you some fall vibes with the leaves falling and eating a berry. Such an awesome card. I have this one in my collection. And then you got this couple other cool illustration rares. A Rowlet, awesome, another card for 6 cents. Same thing with the same thing as this Rowlet. This Rowlet has such a great artwork, being for only $6.45. You can pick up a starter Pokemon that looks this good. Very underrated. Buy that and the Dedenne, 2 awesome cards in the set. My 2 favorite illustration rares in the set. And then you got a couple more full arts. There's a cool Raticate. There's a lot of good, cheap illustration rares you can pick up for your binders. You got Lumen City full art, another full art here. A Talonflame. That's what I like about Perfect Order, is you can get a lot of cheap illustration rares to fill out your binder. I have some illustration rare binders with only illustration rares, and this is a great set to fill out that binder with so many cool artworks. But as you can see from the monetary value, there's not a lot of big hitters, with the most expensive card in the set being $200, with some of the new sets have $500 to $1,500 cards. And with it being a smaller set, only having 17 illustration rare IRs. I think that counts full arts because there's only 11 true illustration rares, and here's a list of them right here. And then there's 6 special illustration rares. You can see them listed right here. We showed you them. With it being a smaller set, not having the best monetary value, and not having the coolest artworks in the set, Perfect Order takes our 5th place spot. Now, for our 4th place spot, we'll be going to Phantasmal Flames. Phantasmal Flames, my 4th spot, my rankings, for a couple reasons. Number one is the Charizard is the best artwork maybe in the Mega Evolution set. But besides this awesome Charizard, which is going for a lot of money, and besides the money factor, just an awesome artwork. Look, you got the Charmander, the Charmeleon, I think the Charizard, and the Mega Charizard. Such an awesome card here. But besides that, there's not that many other good cards. You have the next most expensive card in the set being $37 after you have 824, and then drops down to $37 being another Charizard, being the Charizard Full Art. Another great artwork. And then it drops down to $32 being a Dawn Special Illustration Rare. And then this awesome Meowth. Like, this Meowth is such a good illustration rare. Like, you got it sitting in a tree. I think that's a reference to the game. Such a good card. That card's worth $32 in near mint condition. And then after that card, we got the awesome Mega Sharpedo Special Illustration Rare. A cool artwork. You got the Lopunny. This Lopunny card's gotten talked about a lot, but not really because it's a cool card. And of course, I can't forget, you got the Mega Hyper, the set being Gold Charizard with $338. Such a cool card here. I actually own this card in my collection. I got lucky enough to pull it. But besides the Charizards, there's not much else in the set. You got a Rotom Special Illustration Rare with $21.21. Kind of cool here. But besides that, there's not much else. It's a very, very small set too. Ooh, I forgot about the Pipluck. What's cool about making this video is I'm going over all the sets, and I get to see all these awesome artworks. Again, this Pipluck sleeping in the snow, such an awesome card. I love the snow. And Pipluck, such a cool starter. It's an awesome artwork for just under $20. Another Dawn at $7. But one thing that is great about these sets that aren't as popular is you can get cheap illustration rares. You got Wigglytuff for $7.34, like the K-pop Wigglytuff. Such an awesome card. The Flygon illustration rare. There's no such thing as a bad Pokemon set, but someone has to take our 5th and 4th spot of the Mega Evolution era, and I put Phantasmal 4th, just due to the fact that there's not many other good special illustration rares besides the Charizard, but there's a lot of awesome illustration rares. You got, like I told you got the Wigglytuff, the Flygon, the Pipluck. You got this awesome Dewgong. I love when Pokemon does snow designs, like Pokemon the Snow. Such an awesome card being a Dewgong. And Mega Charizard EX, this awesome Paldean and Wooper with the Pokemon Center in the background. Such an awesome touch. Such a cool card here. And it's very affordable at $4.20. And then you got the Zacian illustration rare, a Yamper illustration rare, another Lopunny. We'll move on from Lopunny. We got Mega Gengar. We do have a Mega Gengar EX. A couple of full arts. A cool Ludicolo. A Mega Heracrossing. A cool Togedemaru. It's an awesome Togedemaru, which is affordable card at $2.09. Very cool card. This is a lot of good illustration rares you can add to like an illustration binder. That's what I like about these Perfect Order and Phantasmal Flames. You got an Apom, you got a Nimbly, you have a Full Art, you got this Empoleon, a Toxtricity, a lot of other cool cards. A fun fact about Phantasmal Flames for me is I'm only one card away from master setting it. Being, of course, the Mega Charizard that costs $824, so I probably won't be finishing the set pretty soon, unless I pull it. That's the only reason I'm close to completing the set, is I got lucky enough to pull the Charizard. So, for all those factors being, it's mostly a Charizard set, and there's not many other good cards outside of Charizards, I had to give it the 4th spot, barely nudging out Perfect Order, even though I really enjoy Perfect Order more than most people because I'm a big Meowth fan. So our 4th place spot goes to Phantasmal Flames. And it's now time for our 3rd place spot. I'm going to be giving it to the Mega Evolution is our 3rd place spot. Chose Mega Evolutions as our 3rd place spot in our tier list for a couple reasons. Number one, I think it's a very more deep set than the other sets below it in the tier list, as you have 2 Mega Hyper Rares going for $234 and $229. I'm not the biggest fan of the gold Mega Hyper Rares, and they're like 1 in 1,200 packs, but this set does have 2 Mega Hyper Rares, and here's the cool Mega Lucario, and then we also have the Mega Lucario EX special illustration rares. The main reason why I notched this set ahead of Phantasmal Flames, even though there isn't an $800 chase, is because it's such a deeper set, in my opinion, for the special illustration rares. You got the Mega Lucario and Venusaur special illustration rare. It doesn't say Venusaur, but it's fighting Venusaur right here, going for $232. And then you have the Mega Gardevoir special illustration rare, going for $203. And then you have the Mega Venusaur getting its own card special illustration rare, going for $162. So you have a lot of good, expensive cards in this, a lot of great artworks, like the Mega Latias special illustration rare. This is a cool card too, going for $92. A lot of great artworks in this set. And then we got the Lily's Determination. I know Lily's one of the most popular trainers, going for $76. Cool card here. And then we got the Mega Absol special illustration rare, going for $73. A lot of good special illustration rares. And my GOAT, the card I'm chasing the most in the Mega Evolution era, besides that Ninja that just came out. This awesome Mega Kangaskhan. If you watch my videos and you've subscribed, you know I've been trying to pull this Mega Kangaskhan for a very long time. He's kind of like a meme Pokemon, because I once pulled like 5 or 6 Mega Kangaskhan's in one video from opening the set. Then we got the Mischief special illustration rare, and then time for some IRs. Actually, there is one more special illustration rare, being the Wally's Compassion, going for about $25. And then for the IRs, you got the Bulbasaur, very awesome Gen 1 starter, going for $25. Awesome, can never go wrong with the Bulbasaur illustration rare. And then we got the Marshadow, going for $20 with the little Pikachu peeking its head out. And actually, there is one more special illustration rare, the Lieutenant Surge, right at $20. And then maybe my favorite illustration rare on the set being this awesome Vulpix. Such a cool card by the Campfire, it going for $17. And then we got some full arts, being the Mega Lucario, the Mega Venusaur. As you can see, there's the price of those cards. And then we got a Steelix, a cool card here, $7.23. A Buddy Buddy Poffin for $6.48. A Snuffle over here for $6. A Shuckle, a Night Stretcher, another awesome Mega Kangaskhan, going for $5. A cool Executor, going for $5.17. A Mega Absol. And just, some of these cards aren't the most expensive, but as you can see, there's so many great artworks in this set, and it's a bigger set, so that's why I give Mega Evolution the edge over the other two sets. But tell me in the comments your ranking after you watch the end of my video, and I tell you my ranking of the 5. And then we got the Gum Gum shoes, and then we got Wally's Compassion, a Ninjask, a Litleo, a Sparrow, some more cool illustration rares. Spirit Tomb, a Delbert, a Dugong, and Inteleon. It's a cool Inteleon. This card's a good pickup for $2.38 in my opinion. A Snuffle, some more full art, some trainers, another Kangaskhan EX, some cool EXs. And that's a few more EXs on this page, and that's about it. And with this card, with this set being way deeper than Phantasmal and Perfect Order, that's why I give it the 3rd set in my rankings. And as for the 2nd set in the Mega Evolution era so far, we are going with Chaos Rising, the newest set in the Mega Evolution era so far. Now let's have the TCG Player, and I'll tell you why. On TCG Player, and I'm going to tell you why this is the 2nd best set in the Mega Evolution era, in my opinion. And I might be a little biased, as Greninja is my favorite Pokemon. So, of course, I'm going to have Chaos Rising 2nd, as they got an awesome Greninja SIR going for $453, rounding up a couple cents. And remember, guys, only on Chaos Rising, I only filmed this a couple days after the release of the set, so take these prices with a grain of salt. But as of right now, this card is worth $453. This awesome Mega Greninja special illustration rare. And I'm hoping this card keeps on plummeting so I can afford it. And then you got the Mega Hyper Rare, the set being a Greninja Gold card, going for $345. An awesome card. And then it drops down a little bit to $90, being the Chinchino special illustration rare. And this set might not be as deep as Mega Evolutions, but with Greninjas, I have to put it ahead of it. And then you got a Mega Duality. I don't even know how to pronounce this Pokemon's name. Forgive me. But it's an awesome artwork. You got some flower vibes. It's floating. And it's a cool card going for $76. Awesome special illustration rare. And then you got a Mega Florent SIR going for about $63. These two Pokemon, I know who they are, but I'm not the best at names, so forgive me. Then we got an AZ special illustration rare. That's a cool card. Then after AZ, we got this Roxanne's Performance special illustration rare. Another awesome Mega Greninja. I love Greninja so much. He's such an awesome Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon. Another great artwork of him for $26.76. Such a great card there. Then we have our first Froakie. An awesome Froakie illustration rare. Such a cool card here. And then after Froakie, we have an awesome Frogadier illustration rare. Such a great artwork. I love some Frogadier. You got the Froakie, Frogadier, and Greninja SIR. Then we have a Xerneas illustration rare. Such a great card right here. Going for $20. And then we got an Ampharos going for $18. Another awesome card right here being an Ampharos. Then after the Ampharos, we got a full art special red card going for about $12.74. A Surfing Beach going for $9.64. Another full art right here for $9.26. $8 full art. An awesome Crobat illustration rare going for $8.26. And then we got a Tauros going for $8.05. There's a lot of great artworks you can get here. Then you got a starter Pokemon Chespin going for $7.74. And then we got a Meltang illustration rare, a Siligu illustration rare, a Prism Tower, a couple of full art trainers, a Chinchino, a cool little full art Chinchino. And then we have a Mega Pyroar, a Mega Greninja. And then we have some more cool base cards, and these are a lot with all these cool cards. And me being a little biased with Greninja being my favorite Pokemon, I gave Chaos Rising the second place in my tier list. As you guys could probably guess, that leaves Ascended Heroes as our number one set in the Mega Evolutions era. Ascended Heroes is arguably the best Pokemon set ever made, and with so many big cards, so many great artworks, I had to give Ascend Heroes the number one spot. And now let's go over all of those awesome artworks right now. We are on TCGplayer.com, and I'm going to tell you, there's so many awesome cards in this set. Let's just go from high to low. Ascend Heroes is absolutely loaded. Starting off with the Triachu. This awesome Ascended Heroes special illustration of Pikachu going for $1,400. This card's up 191% over the last 3 months. Over the last month, it's up 20%. A lot of it's the scalper guys, the scalper bros, buying up all the products, buying the sealed, and kind of ruining Ascend Heroes. That's why this awesome Pikachu is $1,400. This is a new set. And this Pikachu's $1,400, so much money. You got the Mega Gengar special illustration, right, going for $1,300. This, and then my favorite card in the set being the Mega Dragonite with the Dratinis in the background. Such an awesome SIR, going for $828 market price. Why is this? Did this card just get bought up while I was recording this? The cheapest card listed $1,500 in near mint condition. Wow. Like, Ascended Heroes hits are absolutely exploding. Why did you kick me into the last page? Sorry about that. We got Mega Charizard being the hyper rare of the set, going for $674. This card's awesome too, an awesome Mega Hyper Rare. Then it's still super expensive. Then you got the awesome Pikachu SIR, going for $467. This card is kind of like the Surging Sparks special illustration rare. One thing I've noticed, they took the Surging Sparks chase, the Destined Rivals chase, the Journey Together chase, and put them all in the sets and rebranded them as a new Rainbow Pikachu, a new special illustration from Mewtwo. This is going for $453, and the Journey Together chase of the Lily's Clefairy going for $203. I love Ascended Heroes. There's so many awesome, great cards in this set, so many awesome artworks, but the scalpers have kind of ruined it because an ETB of Ascended Heroes is a $200 market price right now, and there is none listed. $200 for an ETB of a set that's been printed. That's just ridiculous how expensive Ascended Heroes is. I just want to collect some cool cards from Ascended, but these artworks are just too pricey right now. I mean, the Pikachu is a perfect example of a card that's absolutely skyrocketed. It's up to $1,400. But the first page isn't even all the hits. You got the Psyduck as an illustration rare going for $121. A Stevens Metagross for $103. Another awesome artwork here. You got the Mega Frostlass going for $96. You got the this awesome Mega special illustration rare. An awesome starter Final Evolution right there. You got a Gengar Mega Attack rare at $9. This awesome Marnie's special illustration going for $82. A Mega Halucha, my second favorite Pokemon, going for $76. So many awesome cards in the set that are expensive. We got the Ionis Bellybolt special illustration rare. Bellybolt's got 2 SIRs, kind of funny. A Mega Scrafty, the final form of Scraggy right here. I like Scraggies and cool Pokemon, so I'm a fan of the Scrafty SIR, going for $75. Then you got this Mega Deontay going for $73. A Mega Emboar going for $71. A Pheasantipity SIR going for $71 too. This card's 1 cent cheaper than that card. You got Mega Dragonite, Mega Attacker going for $60. You got a couple more SIRs right here. And I think there's even more special illustration rares. You got the Iris's Fighting Spirit. You got the Surfer Guy. You got Team Rocket's Mimikyu. We're finally into the illustration rares. Erica's Tangela, another Mega Attack rare. Awesome Cynthia's Spirit Tune, Team Rocket's Doug Trio. Just you can score so many great artworks, so many great illustration rares. But with it being a specialty set and the weird release that Pokemon had with a couple of different releases spread out across a few months, has made this like the scalper, one of the most scalp sets ever, being very hard to get product. Here's a cool Mega Halucha, Mega Attack rare, another awesome card going for $9. More awesome, a beautifully awesome Charizard right here. So many great illustration rares. So there are some illustration rares, even a Mega Attack rares you can get that somewhat affordable. But if you're gonna rip a set and you can get it, especially at retail, you can pull some absolutely bangers. You can pull God Packs in this set. It's the only set I think in the Mega Evolution era where you can pull God Packs. There's so many great artworks in this set, and I think the first page kind of just shows it when you got a Pikachu SIR, a Mega Gengar, and a Mega Dragonite as your 3 chases of the set, going for that much money and that great of artworks. I mean, I have to put this number 1. I think a lot of you guys will too. I think by far the best set in the Mega Evolution era is Ascended Heroes, and that's gonna be my ranking. At first, Ascended Heroes. Second, Chaos Rising. Third, Mega Evolutions. Fourth, Phantasm Flames. And last place, going to Perfect Order. I think all these sets are awesome, but I had to rank them for you guys. And as more sets come out in the Mega Evolution era, I'm going to keep ranking them. If you guys like this video, if you like this style of video, I rank stuff or do, I don't know, like ranking tier lists, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And forgive me if I rolled over some words today. We're going to keep making content. We're going to have more videos coming out this week. So we're going to go more vending machine hunts, more pack openings, more Pokemon content. We're going to try to start pumping out some more videos for you guys. So if you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below if you agree with my tier list or disagree. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.